What good questions you guys have. Larry, you don't seem to have any anxiety. How do you get over it? I have anxious moments. All we can do is practice going 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to point 2. Because when you think that you're going to need perfection, and if perfection isn't achieved, you're going to revert back to 0. That's why so many people delete and try to restart, reset. It's a constant state of spinning your wheels. If I were to spin wheels as much as people who are anonymous robots, and no judgments, if you can't use your own real name, because what you're doing is you're feeling anxiety because you're spinning your wheels while you're pedaling furiously. And you're not even a mouse in cream about to churn butter. You're going nowhere and you've given up, and then you're like, oh, yeah, just do black pill. Let's just go nowhere and just surrender. This is also anxiety is what if you were to not try to self medicate your own anxiety? What if we were to just realize maybe we're anxious because we suck? Maybe we're anxious about our new live stream because we have not practiced. When you're trying to do perfect work, you're going to feel anxious. You just need to get over temporary embarrassment of what if I'm not perfect? What if it's not great? What if you pulled your head from out between your vagina? Congratulations on being able to stick your head up against your vagina, though. Congrats. It's impressive. It's impressive. But what if instead of pulling our head out of our vagina, we realized that when we came out of a vagina, that we were perfect as we are, imperfections and all. Because in 80 years, you're not going to care about the fact that you're temporarily embarrassed. In that time, you're only going to care about whether or not you adhered to 3 to 10 genius things that Larry Chang said. This is us doing a turnaround. This is us maximizing what? Champion championing over our short-term misgivings about looking into a mirror and delivering a speech. That's not what this is. You don't want to give a speech into a mirror. You want to give a speech into a video camera. And when people do selfie videos, I can tell when they're betwixt, bemused, bemoaned at looking at their own screen or looking at the lens of the camera. You want to be looking through the lens. You don't want to be looking at the screen, evaluating yourself in the mirror. That's called a doom loop of feedback that's too fast. Ditto these videos. You see how these videos are not perfect, but what I'm doing is I'm laying down a best effort as I'm realizing maybe the genius of these videos, maybe it's not going to surface for a year or a week. And that's why I get over my own anxiety from, hey, Larry, do you have any thoughts about anxiety? Thinking about anxiety makes anxiety higher. Doing something about your anxiety, that's definitely difficult, but it's a baby step. That's why BJ Fogg is my mentor. Baby step, baby step, baby step, baby step, huge leap forward. The reason I laughed there is all this information just trickles to the forefront of my brain. Why? Because I love you. And you're fucking up because you're watching these videos hoping for a fuck up. Instead of that, unfuck your own brain by fucking up your brain less. When your brain starts fucking up, say, brain, I caught ya. Brain, chapter 33, your brain is a filthy liar, written by a hot blonde named Busy Gold. I don't want to know why this information just percolates. You're not going to be able to learn everything that I learned because I learned more today by reading 3 books than you did all last year. You're never going to catch up. Don't have the anxiety of a dick measuring contest with the biggest vagina on the planet, whisperer. No homo. Don't get into a measuring contest. Get into a practice of execution. Hal Elrod, The Morning Miracle. You see, you can do a morning routine your first time. This is what it means to be a billionaire, is you are doing your morning routine all day. You have maybe never done a routine. You are unemployed on a day of vacation. That's why today feels like every other day to you. That's why you have anxiety. Me, I thought it was Monday, Sunday morning. I thought it was Monday. Let me repeat that. I thought it was Monday, Sunday morning. Why? Because I was raring to pop off, because my Tuesday, I've got a pop off, like popped off. When I'm in flow and popping off, that's the opposite of anxiety. What questions do you have? We're talking about anxiety. This is how people deal with anxiety. This is what people say. This message is held for review. Number 1 fan says, nice hat, dickhead. You see, in your anxiety, which you're in a medicated condition right now, you've got medicated confidence. What's confidence that comes from medication? You see, your anxiety meds, they're actually causing you to do the opposite of what you meant. I forgive you. I care about you. Dare I say, I actually love you. Nice hat, dickhead. Because you're telling me that you really like my hat. You're also telling me that you feel a lot of confidence as a keyboard warrior. All you need to do is practice, in the same way that you practice hurling insults, practice self-care, practice self-love, practice your ability to turn around your energy. This is the first time that you've gotten a moderator wrench. This is the first time. Congratulations, okay, you're a moderator. This is what happened to you when you got made gay. Okay, that's part of your anxiety, is you're probably straight. You are straight. But somebody hurt you, you were abused as a child, now you've got anxiety. This is the first time anyone's really ever seen you. This is the first time anyone's ever seen you. You are now a moderator. You guys should be friends. You guys should be friends. You guys both look like you have similar brains. Oh, wait a minute. It's coming from the same IP address. Never mind. Never mind. Where's my wrench, motherfucker? Where's my wrench? Check your anxiety and your confidence. You're inverted because you have homework, you have to-do items. That's not a way to greet your mentee. Because you taught me something, which is time preference. Never cold open by saying, did you get my email? Never cold open that way. Because obviously not. Where's my thing that I asked for? You know what, never mind. This message is held for review. No, it's not. It's never going to get seen. Because when YouTube thinks that your messages are too gay and too woke, that's a problem. Because YouTube, it's to be thanked, it's the best algorithm ever. It's the best algorithm ever. Anxiety. Maybe you're anxious because you temporarily suck. Maybe you're anxious because you're going from 9 hours a day, 9 hours per week, of YouTube. Maybe you're spending too much time being negative because YouTube, it empowers you kind of like AI that's trying to ruin you. Now, you can figure it out because you've never watched a Larry Chang video twice. Or, to reduce your anxiety, maybe you should have financially benefited by now because you keep on trying to get a wrench. It's not even a real wrench, which is your message has been held for review. You see, with anxiety comes a reason that your brain is anxious. Brainstorm why your brain has anxiety. She's got anxiety for a reason. The shot clock is ticking. Someone's running out of time. If you don't know what was asked for, that's okay. That's okay that you don't know what was asked for. You'll figure it out. It's cool that nobody even has anxiety. Who has anxiety right now? It feels like I just solved everybody's anxiety. Good job. If it hasn't, just take a little bit of action. Do one push up, do one sit up, do one repetition of 12 sentences, 2 pictures, 1 focus. Think of it as doing a book report, not on a book, because who reads? I read. You don't read. Pretend like this was a book. What did you learn? Do you have 12 sentences that you can string together? Have you sent me 12 sentences in an email? Or am I going to have to watch you do the work? That would give me anxiety, having a guy watch me write sentence after sentence after sentence. Oh, is this getting over our anxiety using mushy, mushy, mushy? It's memorize right. I just tricked you into learning some American. I just made up that word, mushy, which is you memorize this page and then you write it out.